Like the tail of a dragon just out of reach, we all chase something that pulls us forward. A dream, a spark, a new horizon. None of us fully know what we're running toward. At RLS, passion is our dragon's name. And if we're going to continue in this endeavor, it means refusing to stay the same. It means becoming something greater. A studio. Welcome back to another stream that I hadn't quite had planned, but here we are. After yesterday's live stream, we had so many announcements, so many updates, and so many bugs, we had to wrap them up, and I'm happy to report and announce they should all be fixed. Everything should be working. So today we're going to do some testing, have some fun, and release everything today. So welcome everybody. Good to see everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for the super chat for a good year to the RLS studio. People appreciate that, Malem. Let's see, first up, first place in the chat, we have Simeon, says, Second chat, Gerald, hi, welcome, good to see you. And then Evans, another, good to see everybody, welcome. We got Tim's in the chat, Auntie and Holly, good to see you. Let's see, we got chatted quite a bit. Here we go, we got Villanueva, haven't seen you in a bit, good to see you. We got Magnetic Banana, Mr. Dragon, Chubby, good to see you. Solo, Fisks. Who else we got? We got Milem, we saw you. We got Sharky in here. Simulator Cakewalk, Solo, Phobo, James, Necronomic, good to see you. I have service now so I can actually watch the stream. Nice. Well, we're going to have to go through all the trailers again. There's a lot of new people in the chat, so I thought, you know what? It seems like a lot of people missed the chat, even though we had a record amount of people watching that stream. So let's go through the trailers again, right? These trailers are pretty good. We got James, welcome. Columbius, good to see you. Hello. Hello from Brazil. We got McGrory. Kicking it with the same. Good to see you, Robin. Random dude with that has a large name. First time catching a stream. Appreciate it. I love that name too. Oh man, everybody in chat. Oh, okay. It auto scrolled on me. I lost it. Bella, good to see you. Mega, we got a big stream. It's going to last approximately, let's see, 2 to 3 hours is the goal. We're gonna get through everything. So that means we gotta get started. The goal at the end of the stream is to buy the new Ruckle Ravix. That's the goal. But we're gonna go through all the content as well. We're also gonna be releasing these updates throughout the stream. I kind of want to do one last quality check before I hit the go button. We have the team watching on standby in the background, so that way if something goes wrong, they can start working on it right away. But hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. Okay, let's see. What do we gotta do? We gotta get over to do some ambulance works, which means we need a car. Now let's go look for something kind of cheap. We got some stuff from Trusted, 1.6 liter tune. That's not bad. I think we just go with that. Yeah, so get this little beater box here. Take a taxi to it. Try to get a good deal on it. This is not a free roam plus mode. We are in actual game, just like you guys will receive it. I'm in a completely new current folder. No cache. I cleared cache, so we're gonna have some loading times, but that's okay. Let's negotiate this price here. Let's drop it down. I always try to drop it down around 10%. This time I'm going a little aggressive. We'll go 15%. Canadian Game with the 5 gifted members. You guys know the rule. If we do gifted memberships, I do a membership live stream. And I'm so behind on membership live streams. You guys have been absolutely killing it lately. Unfortunately, I don't have time after this. I have to go pick up my son from school and do regular life things for the first time in a while. But I am planning a members live stream. So hopefully in the next couple days. Probably Saturday or Sunday is my goal. But you guys know how this is. Things change fast. We'll go ahead and purchase for $3,200. I'll be honest, I kind of need to take a break after this last week. The whole team needs a break. We pushed so hard to get to where we're at. We're gonna do drive guard, get that roadside assistance. And then thanks, thank you King Games for the $2 super chat. I'm watching this while driving to work. I love you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. That's honestly, that used to be one of my favorite kind of things back when I had to commute to work. Was put on a live stream. Just just give it a good listen. Okay. And of course, if you guys get gifted a membership, please say thank you to Canadian Gamer. He has gifted so many memberships. It is awesome. Very much a big treat to the community. This car actually handles pretty good. For as high mileage, normally the clutches are pretty worn. But this thing's... Oh, that didn't take long at all. That's on me. That's on me. That's my fault. I'll take responsibility. Checks in the mail. So first we're gonna head over to the hospital, do some ambulance work, test out some of the new ambulance work stuff. Again, the goal is to get a Ravix in 2 to 3 hours and get through all the content. That's gonna be the harder part, is to get through all the content. We're gonna have to take little shortcuts like this. Almost stalled it. There we go. How'd you guys like the trailer again? We're gonna be going through all the trailers we showed the other day. I can't tell you which one's my favorite. They're both just so good. And honestly, just seeing everybody in the chat and their reaction and seeing the anniversary announcement trailer. Oh gosh, no. I don't know. It gets me a little emotional sitting here waiting for the stream to start. So I appreciate it, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and park here. Now the loaner system should be fixed. Fingers crossed. I did it last night. Hopefully all the changes went through. They did not. They did not. Okay, so first order of business. We need a new pack of this. So sorry we haven't released those things. Let me send a message. Wait, let me check my files to make sure I even have the right mods enabled. I'm pretty sure I do, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. Double check here. Yeah, no, I should have. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I really want to show the right stuff, right? So let me go back a version. Not really back a version. I kind of technically have to go forward a version because the version I'm on is a little old. So this should work, and in fact, we'll probably test it here in a second to see if it actually works. But I changed the way that picture looks, that view looks. Where am I? Oh, right. Okay, here. Oh, there's so many things to pack up. I think that's all I need right there. Actually, I don't know. This could be not a good endeavor because, yeah, you know what? We're not. I don't think we zip it. I don't think we zip it. We're gonna wait for the right one to come through. We're gonna go and get started with the work though, because we got a deadline to hit. So we're gonna go and rent out a H series. Let's assume this comes out. Okay, good. Basically, I changed just the way the loaner system looks. I mean, everybody, you guys are in the chat. This is awesome. All right, we are in our ambulance. Medical assistant needed. Let's get there. Put on our lights. We're not gonna run sirens. Maybe we'll run sirens on the way back. I don't want to scare you guys with sirens. It's funny too, like when you're driving, listening to live streams, right? And then like some kind of car noise or environment noise happens, but it could be in your environment. It's always a little funny. Like, oh no, is there a cop near me? What's going on? All Let's head over there. Focus on the road. Don't bend your car's J-beam. Oh, you guys talking about people driving to work. Yep. It is nice running an ambulance and having the AI actually respond. It feels really good. I don't know. Maybe the AI is most immersive when they're standing still. All right, let's try to keep it on the road. Try to obey EMS laws per se. Let's go around here. Appreciate the kind words, Sure, right? Makes me very happy to see how far RLS has come over this past year. Oh, I gotta focus on where I'm going. With all the talent of the team, excited to see us building up this next year. Yep, absolutely. I'm also just kind of waking up. I took a little nap last night, or I went to sleep, depending on what you call it. Oh, the stretcher in the back of the ambulance actually moves around? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Good to see Angie Sumo in the chat. All right. Oh, okay. Sorry for the immersion. I'm a new EMT driver. We're only gonna do one of these because we got a lot of content to go through. Let's pull over here, load up the passenger. There you go. Someone at this residence had an emergency. Hey, Raceless, is it even possible to add an RLS career mode to BeamNG just like CarP? And what would be your opinion if you can add RLS to BeamNG? My opinion is that would be really cool. That would be really challenging. And we can now head back over there. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but I have no idea when something like that could happen. So my official stance is that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Will the stretcher fall out if you open the doors? I guess we do need to test that, don't we? Just leave the doors open for the ride. This is the backup stretcher. This is not the one with the patient on it. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna eject the patient when we get there. That's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Justin Revs, good to see you in the chat. You get a worse score in pay driving crazy with the patient in the back too. Oh, okay, good to know. I'm just whipping it around. Oh no. We'll whip it around at the very end, but we'll try to play it right. The siren's on. If you're watching the stream, this is me. Don't worry, you're not being chased in real life. Thank you for the mod and congratulations for the Open Studio RLS. Sorry, I'm French, don't speak English. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. It's an exciting, it's gonna be an exciting year, having a real team behind us, a team with us, and really helping elevate other modders and becoming maybe a little more self-sufficient with what they do and be able to do their passion more full-time like we do. I should say not everybody in the studio is full-time, but it is, okay, we didn't get a ticket. It is still really, they're still going to be contributing a lot, so it's really good to see that. All right, we're here. Open up the back doors. Oh, okay, they keep closing, I think. There we go. Prepare for e-brake. Hard park the ambulance. It was a good hard park, but it didn't, I don't think we made it in, actually. There we go. Unloading the patient. See how much money we make after this. I used a loaned ambulance. I drove kind of reckless. But I still earned 4,400 bucks. Not bad. Okay. Very nice. Ambulance work. Check. Check box there. Let's go ahead and hop out here. Hop in our car. We're going to go do some bus work. 1 second. Okay. Let's head on over and do some bus work. I mean, so the way these are going to release is basically once we test this thing and we call it good, we're going to release it. So, for instance, once we're finished with everything on West Coast, we will put West Coast away. Am I on the wrong version? How old of a version am I? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me take a look at the folders again. I don't know why it's looking like this. Unless I didn't put it in the... Am I playing on an old branch? Wouldn't that be funny? That'd be about right. Let's see, mods. Okay, I added this 13 minutes before the live stream. Huh, maybe I messed up the locations. No, because I was on the bump branch, so that would make sense. Yeah, and when I did the changes, I know it didn't make those changes. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm on an old version. Which isn't really the point of testing this now, is it? Oh man, I gotta give myself more time before these live streams instead of just rushing into them, you know? Maybe I'll just like play for 30 minutes before the live stream. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs, so let's see if we can get it figured out here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do what I think we shouldn't do. Let's see if that works. Pack up our own file here. We're going to compress that. There we go. Hopefully the stream doesn't lag. Shouldn't. Get this ready to put in here. I'm going to restart the game here in just a second. So bear with me. Grab that. Make sure I don't have any... Oh, hold the phone. You know, if you have multiple career overhauls installed, probably not the best idea to do. So let's just keep what we have and restart the stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're gonna let that finish zipping. Okay, that finished zipping up. Let's restart the game. Sometimes, you know, you just want to play multiple career overhauls. You know, it's just like that some days. You get so excited, and you're like, you know what? I don't think I launched in Vulkan. Uh-oh. Nope. All right, let's try that again. It's too quick with it. Give me 1 second. We're restarting. Here we go. Let me double check what other mods we have in here. I don't think we need this. Get rid of that. Okay, that should be everything. Oh, okay. Didn't like that either. Let's try it one more time. It's always exciting. I probably shouldn't delete mods when the game's booting up. All right. Here we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. We're in. We have one less mod. That's good. Let's jump back in. I'm just going to take a look at the ambulance screen. We don't really need to necessarily test it. We have 4 grand to our name, which is... Wow, how do we only have 4 grand? Did it not save? We'll take a look real quick. How are we doing on time? We're not doing bad on time. All right. And I think what we're going to do, too, when we go in between maps, we're going to do trailers. So every time we're in a loading screen, we're going to watch one of the trailers we did. We have 2 trailers left to look at. We should have 2 more loading screens to go through. So that is the plan. Hopefully we don't crash again. All right. And here we go. Okay, I thought I hung up there for a second. Camaro Cars, good to see you. H-Series, I wonder if I can make a good SA ambulance livery. Yeah, and if you do, as long as you make sure to name the livery something in regards with ambulance, I think it should work as a functional ambulance. How's it going, Man vs. Games? Good to see you. Why is nobody in voice chats in the Discord? I don't know. All right, so we're back at the hospital, which is exactly where we want to be. Let's turn on CK graphics because we're on it today. We're not messing about. We're going to do partly cloudy 4, maybe? See how cloudy that is. That's a little too cloudy. We'll go back to light clouds. Okay, let's look at the cargo. Look at the loaners. There we go. That's looking right. Look at all these nice, pretty pictures. The words are correct. Good. Let's do an ambulance mission real quick. This isn't about making money. You know, we didn't get money from the last one. Hope I try to get out of my car during all that. That's okay. Let's hop in. Let's get to work. Bet you there's an emergency as soon as we hop in. Ha, there was. That's crazy. And it looks like this is going back that way some ways. We'll probably... Wait, hold on. Let me check the map. Where are we going? Okay, we're going to the island. Good, good, good. I know where we're at. What's the hotkey to open up CK Graphics? It is the button under the backspace. I can't remember if that's / or backslash, but one of the slashes. Beat me to the question. Nice. Yeah, and it is part of the career collection. So if you get the career collection, it will automatically download some of the best mods that we think really fit well with career and work well with career. Comes with a repo manager. So you need to go to the repo manager to enable which mods you want. Let's go and turn into here. Now this would be fun. I wonder how much we'd make with like our own custom ambulance with like, you know, a supercharger. Probably the same tires. I don't think you get a lot of tires for this. They're pretty cool. Oh, not in the middle of the road. Literally like blocking the highway doing that. 200 viewers, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, but also letting me know too, because I don't really look at the viewer count when I'm live or anything like that. We just have a good time here. Not bad for a pop-up stream. We gotta go to the right here. We'll run sirens on the way back. For now, we're gonna be code 2. No need to overdo the sirens. I like sirens as much as the next person, but at some point it's a little too much. But also, happy Friday. You know, it's finally Friday for you guys, and myself as well. I would say, you would think, you know, working from home and doing this full time, every day is a Friday, but more like every day is just a work day, you know, because I just don't really stop working. But it's awesome to, you know, take a step back. Fridays are fun days. All right, we are here. Like we got looks like the spots right here. There it is. I don't know what shenanigans they're doing in the parking lot, but we gotta secure them real quick. Been having a lot of fun with your mod, said Zachary. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. What's the first thing you guys like to do when you get into a career save? Patient picked up, now en route. Let's head back. Go ahead and turn the siren on. Looks like someone was having an issue. If you guys have any issues, the best place to get help with that is the Discord. There's a Discord questions area. Also, the Discord is about to get completely revamped, probably later today. So be on the lookout for that. Probably going to take actually a couple of days to revamp it and reorganize it. We have some fun plans. Also, kind of unrelated, I appreciate you guys in sharing your stuff in the garage showcase section. That's going to stay in the Discord, and it's just so fun to see your guys' builds and what you're doing career and your screenshots. It's awesome. Josh with a $10 super chat. Hey Raceless, glad I could catch the live stream as I am an in real life trucker. Very cool. If your team ever wants input on a new map with how real world logistics work, I'd be happy to help. Awesome, great to hear. We might need to look into that. Let me squeeze by. As you know, River Highway is probably getting to be the most realistic for trucking, or at least that's the goal. And so, that'd be super cool. There are some things that, you know, we can't get into the dirty details of, like, how detailed we'd like the trucking to be. Just because this isn't going to be a trucking game at the end of the day, but having good trucking in it is definitely a staple. Okay, so here we are. We are at the hospital now. Probably not going to make as much money here. That's okay. We got the job done. And here we go. Offloading the patient. Stabilizing. Oh my gosh. Okay, restabilizing the patient. Oh, geez. No, we're safe. Okay, we made 4,900 bucks. Not bad. We had a good time bonus. We did have a penalty. Overall, I'd say that was a success. We'll go ahead and park the ambulance for now. Now, I don't think it's auto-saving, though. So that's something we'll probably get in the next update, is add an auto-saving. Oh, wait, no, it just saved. Oh, no, I just clicked save. Whoa. The struggle bus is here. But yeah, so make sure you save after doing ambulances. We'll get that included probably in the next beta. But speaking of buses, let's go do some bus work now. Feels good driving a little bit marginally quicker car. Oh, no handbrake, no handbrake. Whoa, okay, handbrake failed to initiate. Here we go, we are at the bus routes. I'm excited because I've never completed a bus route. And this gave me huge Motortown vibes when we started doing it, and man, that game is just so fun. I haven't played it in a long time. Oh, we gotta put away our loaner. There we go, let's refresh this screen. We should, okay. That's right, no worries. Let me just, where's our, man. Yeah, always put away your stuff when you're done with them. Gotta go put away that ambulance. Hopefully it's still there for me to put away. Uh-oh. Might have broke some things. Where is my mysterious loaned vehicle? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's put it away. Do that undo button. And now we should be able to go get a bus. But yeah, it reminded me of Motortown, and I just, honestly, Motortown, I haven't played it in years, just because when I started doing all this, I kind of stopped playing it, and I've been so busy, I haven't really had time to play any other games, but it's a lot of fun. I see their updates, and it's just like, man, for such a small studio, it's really cool to see what they're doing. What do you mean no space? There's no space or no free parking spots for loaner vehicles of this type. Okay. Maybe I was in the parking spot? Let's take a look here. Okay, I guess I was blocking the parking spot. And this name didn't get updated, or these. That's weird and annoying, but we will work to get that worked out later. Probably next update. At this point, we gotta launch, right? We gotta get the update out. So that's not a game breaking. We can't push the update. That's a next time we'll do better. Let's hop in the bus and get to work. Was that red car on the thumbnail? We'll talk about that towards the end of the stream. All right, let's pull up here for our first stop. And go ahead and stop here. Please open doors, begin boarding. Now, I don't think you actually have to open the doors. Oh, wait, here we go. Go ahead and open the doors. I don't have an open door button, I don't think. Actually, apparently it's O, but I think I changed my keybinds, yeah. Oh, actually. Oh, my old controls are overriding still, so that's something I gotta think about. Sometimes your controls will like store in cache, and they just are not. You think you have your controls changed, and it's wrong. So, you gotta look out for that. Now we can go ahead to their next bus stop. Now, apparently, you start to make some good money after doing a lot of bus stops. So I'm actually interested to see how that all works. I haven't really played with this very much. Check DMs I sent. I don't really look at my DMs, especially during a live stream. Oh gosh, oh. That's a nice Bastion color, though. I like that. That nice dark green. But yeah, I've been quite busy. I've been behind on DMs. Don't know if it's a bug or if I don't understand the mechanic, but I can't seem to modify my vehicle on West Coast. That sounds like definitely a bug. All right, let's go ahead and get these passengers done. I would double check that you're actually in career mode. Unless you're getting like an insurance issue, in which case we'll have to talk about that at some point. There's a bug going around about that. It seems to be something to do with your vehicle if it's damaged. I'm not really sure. I haven't had the issue, but I know the staff has been working on some kind of bug. It's kind of related to that. All right. I'll be honest, I'm getting a little tired already. So when we get to this next bus stop, I'm doing some squats. Feel free to work out alongside me, but I find doing squats kind of wakes me up a little bit. And this is way too early in the stream to get tired. Albeit I haven't really slept much. That's okay. So it's like, you know, it makes sense. The body's like, hey, you're tired. Cut it out. But here we go. We're going to do squats until everybody's on or off the bus. Put in neutral, parking brake. I got to set my controls so that way it works. Okay. 6. You could do this. You could do like a game with this, right? Get 6 people unloading. 6 squats. Oh, you don't know how many are boarding. 3. Okay, there it is. $600. Made some tips on that one. Squats for tips, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Oh, cool. So we're on the RLS Riches Motor Company bus line. I love that. Honestly, buses have always been a thing I've kind of wanted, but never wanted enough to really do it myself. So it's so cool, one, that Jay Poulos took the initiative to make it, but also, like, there's something magical about this. There's something really nice about this. Just very relaxing. Makes me want to set up the wheel. Since when was a bus a thing? I think I'm not so updated as I thought. So this is a thing as of yesterday. So don't worry. You're not very far behind. In fact, this isn't even released yet. This is going into the bronze beta here. Well, here probably within the hour. As soon as we get through these little quick last-minute tests. Total after tips 1,200. Very nice. All right, I think that was by Riches. So we're on that curve. Sorry. I honestly love the way that the diesel sounds in the bus. Why would you do that? I guess I was in the right lane. Oh, you know what? I wonder if, like, ride quality has a factor in your tips. I'm sure it does. I'd be shocked if it didn't. So me slamming on that brake there probably hurt us. So let's try to drive really smooth on the next one. I was talking to the team and telling them what I plan on doing for the stream. They said, hey, if you really want to make a lot of money, you should try to do a lot of bus work. Do as many routes as you can. So, okay. We're just going to do one line. As soon as we get back to our start, we'll call it for this test. I love this. I guess we'll obey the stop lights here. Try to keep a couple traffic laws correct. When does the update release? Here pretty soon. I mean, it's literally all I have to do is press the button. But before I press the button, I want to make sure it's all working. One last check. You know how live streams, they bring out the bugs, they bring out the Lua errors. Let's don't go. I'm already going. Don't go. Nobody go. Perfect. Here we are. Hopefully we get some tips on this one. 3 people deboarding. We don't know how many people are boarding. Numbers going up. I assume the higher the number, the better. Ooh, up to 5. Ooh, $2,700. Wow. Okay, so maybe we drive consistent and careful. $2,700. That's awesome. Now we're making some money. Just like most things in life, you just kind of got to stick with it. If you're bouncing around too much, and you know, the things don't stick. I like that. Got a left turn up here. Go ahead and cut in there because I'm a bus driver. I have the right of way somehow for everything in life. And stop here. Do I have to loan buses or can I use my own? You can use your own or you can loan. Yeah, so and if you loan, I think you'll make more if you own your own bus. $3,300 for that one. Heck yeah. Getting reputation at every bus stop as well. Very nice. So when is the public free release planned? Probably, I don't know. we're probably sometime in February, I would say. We need to work on this for a few weeks. We try to do a public release every month. Once a month would be ideal, but at least every month is always the goal. Sometimes things get delayed. Sometimes you have to push back a couple weeks. It really just depends on all the features we're working on. Here we go. Now, I imagine we're going up the hill after this bus stop, but who knows? Stop number 8. When you're bouncing around, things don't stick. You should make a t-shirt with that written on those. That's nice. That's pretty funny, Joe. Good to see you in the chat, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Wow, we're boarding 10 people? 11? Holy cow. 3,600 bucks. Nice. That's awesome. Honestly, I want to do more of this. Like, even off stream. And like just really relax. Like the hard part is, you know, we have a lot of things we gotta get today, so I'm kind of thinking like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta hurry up. But if I was just chilling, playing the game, stopping at lights, oh man, this would be fun. Ambulance work is cool because, you know, you get to go fast somewhat and get to like disobey traffic laws and it feel okay. But then bus driving is just like good, honest work, as Justin Rev says. You're looking at the total tips? Yeah, for sure. It's the total plus tips. Oh, we're not in this spot. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so definitely making good money. How's it going, Still AM? Good to see you. Maybe make a minibus in the future? Necro, we have easy, Necro, easy. I hope that we can say things like that and like actually get them done quickly. You know what I mean? And these things are starting to stack. 4,600 bucks on that one. There's a lot of car ideas, and I don't know. There's just, I hope to have a team that can, you know, we have an idea, and then yeah, let's just do it real quick, and then we do it real quick. Oh man, we'll get there. We'll get there. I think we'll get there sooner than we think too. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me just explain it because we already talked about it yesterday. Part of the RLS Studios is a whole separate branch called the Vehicle Labs. It's a completely separate Patreon that will be launching here during the stream, where it's a dedicated team to work on vehicles and creating new vehicles and such. So it's a team of people that have already made vehicles in the past, some excellent modders, and we'll talk about the first vehicle and show off the first vehicle. Hopefully at the end of the stream we can buy it in career. But yeah, I'm excited. 2026 is gonna be awesome. Knock on wood, of course. You know, you don't want to be like, oh, this is gonna be the best ever, and then it not. But it's hard to deny. It should be pretty good. Oh, the next stop. That's how this is working. So next stop, RLS Village. I think, unless we changed the lines. I don't think we did. We're making really good money right now. Bus Depot would be cool as the next place you can own and operate. Okay, yeah, that would be cool, actually. Oh, I like that. Kind of buying buses and then, like, you know, I'm interested. I'm interested in that. Doesn't seem too difficult either. That would be cool to be able to, like, purchase the business, and you have to purchase buses, and then you have those buses have upkeep, and that upkeep is varying. Yeah. I like that. A little bit of passive income, but it takes money to make money. It takes investment. Have any pointers for someone who wants to start modding? That's a great question. So, really, the first thing you want to do is just get started. Just get messy. Just start tearing things up. If you have that idea, go for it. Don't let the, oh, but I don't know how. When you think, oh, I don't know how, don't think, oh man, I don't know how. You know, think, oh, I need to go learn that, or let me go learn that. You can learn anything in this game, and it might some things will take a long time to learn. Some things might not take a long time to learn. But ultimately, the process when you're starting to mod, I would say is you're really doing the process of learning how you're starting to learn how to learn, because it takes learning some unique skills and stuff, and you'll find quickly, like, you know, maybe you want to make a car, so you start modeling, and you realize, you know what, I don't like modeling. You don't really know you don't like something, though, until you really finish that thing, in my opinion. So I would say just get started, find what you love, start doing what you love, and then just keep at it. Don't try to overthink. Don't try to pressure yourself and thinking, oh, I don't know how to do this, or what if it doesn't work out? Well, what if it does work out? You know, and ultimately, if it's something you like, that's what matters most too. Just make something you like. It's a great question. Let's go ahead and head down the hill. This next stop is pretty far. I assume at some point we go back to the start. Could be completely wrong though. And we are on the brakes all the way down. Big hill. Everyone's just waiting at the intersection just for me. Appreciate it. I don't think I have my sirens on. Nope, they're just hanging out. They're really thinking about their next turn. Yeah, okay, so these are the next stops. So this is RLS Star Diner. Wait in line here. Stellium. Yeah, I guess somebody's asking about the Spica. Yeah, the Spica will not be back. That mod is, I think in the graves for good. However, doesn't mean the RLS vehicles team come up with something to fill that space. I'm so excited for the vehicles team. There's some fantastic modders. They're really good at what they do. Great group of guys. 240 viewers, heck yeah. Tim says, keep the likes, or something about, what did it say? Oh, 4 likes? Wait, only 4 likes? Dang. Surely not. I mean, you probably have to refresh the screen or something like that. Surely it's not 200. I don't think you can get 200 viewers and only 4 likes. I feel like at some point the bots come in or something to intervene. I don't know. That's funny. I like the way hardcore mode starts. You have to buy your first garage. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I made a little challenge to kind of incorporate a little bit of that in a regular mode too. But I do like kind of starting from nothing. It's pretty fun. You have to use these loaner vehicles, right? You have to get yourself to work. Some people are saying 63 likes. Some people say 59 likes. Very nice. We'll appreciate you guys liking this stream. They tell me that makes a big difference. They tell me you should tell people to like things, but I don't know. I'm just here to have a good time. 95 likes. Wow. 7,800 bucks. Man, we could just do this for the rest of the oh, we gotta find for the rest of this. But looks like I don't think we're gonna make it back. I don't think we're gonna end up finishing this line. We gotta move on to the other content. So let's go and pull over here. Let's hop in our car. But bus work, I'm a big fan. I'm a bigger fan than I thought I would be. I'm really glad other people have started working on RLS. Other people have started modding RLS, right? Everything we make, we try to make it as moddable as possible as well. And ultimately, this is just really awesome. Now, this next thing we're going to test, actually, I don't think we can test because I think I was looking earlier, and there's actually not a loaner vehicle spot for it. One of the other things that's coming to the beta, oh gosh, is quarry work in West Coast. However, last time I checked, there was no loaner loader available. So we may have to buy our own, which I'm confident we can't afford, but we'll see how much money we have once we get there. And if there's no loaner, we'll take a look to see if we can buy one, but probably not. We'll probably do the same kind of work over at the Gap because it was also added there. And I do know there's loaners available there, so we'll take a look. Where am I going? I'm going to the quarry. Oh, I should have stayed straight, I think. That's all right. This will get us there, too. Raceless, can you show new car? I will show the new car as soon as I get one. I am looking to buy one. And when we load in the Gap, we'll probably show the trailer for it. I'm really excited for it. And I'm really excited that you guys are excited for it, too. Oh, gosh. It's definitely one of those just ideas I had in my mind. Like, this would be so cool to have. Let's do it. I'm telling you, if we can get, if the vehicles team gets as efficient as they're expecting and hoping for, man, it's gonna be a big year. It's gonna be huge. Okay, let's stop here. Oh, we just missed it. I'm pretty sure there's no loaner available. Yeah, no loaners available. We can get rid of our bus. Okay, no worries. We're gonna head over to the Gap then. I think this is ready to release. Obviously, there's some more things we could add, but if we do that, we'll never get it out, right? So we gotta put our pencils down, turn in our tests, turn in our homework, and let me go ahead and head over to the gap. Oh no. Okay, that's good. Actually, and real quick, let's see, how much money do we have? 15 grand. Okay, not bad. Kind of feel like I should have gotten. Well, no, it was starting to add up towards the end, so I guess that's pretty close. Let me look at something. Let me take a look at something. Career pass. No, wait, no, it's logbook. Financial history. Oh. Wait. Oh, interesting. So we started with 10 grand. We bought the car and everything, right? I don't know why the logbook... something's goofed up with the logbook, but we had a gross earnings of $7,600 with a time bonus, rough ride penalty, loaner cut, net 49. That was just one stop. Was that just one stop, or... if the team's watching, let's take a look into that. Let's double check payouts are actually happening and working correctly. It could just be my logbook. Because after we bought the car, technically we didn't get paid till the last stop? Maybe it was stacking. And eventually we got paid $6,900? I don't know. Something seems... I can't track those numbers. So maybe someone... Let's take a look there. I think we might have focused... Well, I shouldn't say what we might have done. I don't know. I wasn't part of that development cycle for that piece. But I think we'll still release it anyways, because we got to get this mod updated and out here, because we are... I don't know. Team's tired. Tristan said it is working. Cool. All right, cool. I just thought I was making a little bit more money than it was. But that's probably like the total payout I was earning throughout it or something. It pays at the end. Okay, got it. Makes sense. Awesome. Let's see. So we're going to head to the Gap. We're going to take a look at the loader work there. Now, West Coast has also received some loader work, but in West Coast, as of now, you have to buy the loader. And maybe we keep it that way. I don't know. But ultimately, let's go to the Gap and see what it kind of looks like. And then once we're in the loading screen, I'll also press the release button and release it. Oh, hold on. Oh, missed that gear. King Games, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Your camper is late to being serviced because I'm standing in the shop watching RLS. Sorry, not sorry. Love the new features. Don't rush the process. Appreciate it. Appreciate King Games. All right, let's weave in and out of traffic here. We got places to be. Look at that. Ooh. Definitely don't do this in real life, but in the game, that's pretty fun. Let me look at your question in just a second, random dude. This is the turn I always look at chat, and then I always end up crashing. All right, here we go. Will the cars from the vehicles team be like beta versions are in Patreon and main releases free, or will it be paid cars with demos? Great question. So everything we do here at RLS Studios comes out for free. That's the plan. That's the goal. And so how the new vehicle is going to work is we'll do betas as we're working on it. There'll be early access betas under a Patreon tier, right? So you have to be part of the Patreon to get access to that beta. But then throughout its journey, throughout its development, we're going to release public betas. So they're not necessarily the release of the car, but they're public betas. And, well, not to spoil it, but the Ravix, what you're going to see today of the Ravix is coming to public beta. So everybody is going to be able to play with the car today in its current state. So let's go ahead and head over to the Gap, and we are going to take a look at that trailer now. And there you have it, the Bruckle Ravix. Again, that's coming out for free here, honestly, at the end of the live stream. People are asking, where's the Patreon? It is not published yet. It will be published here at the end of the live stream. But I did go ahead and publish the bronze beta for the RLS Crew Overhaul beta. So everything we just saw on West Coast is now out in bronze. Ooh, that feels good. That feels like weight off the shoulders. We got a release out. It's in a pretty good state. Ravix, yep. That's if Bruckle Bastion made a mid-engine car, what would it look like? Well, Spurster and I and the rest of the vehicles team think it will look like that. Spurster did a fantastic job designing it. And I always got to say this. I told Spurster, you got to tone it down. You got to dial it back. This is the base model that we're releasing first. This is the first stab at it. When we get to the performance models and the race versions, go crazy with the design, have fun. But for now, the base model has to look like it really came from Bruckle, and it has to look like it's a cheap mid-car alternative. So it's the budget mid-car, just like how the C8 kind of shook up the mid-car and mid-engine car industry with its really aggressive C8 and really well-performing for a price point kind of deal, at least for what Americans enjoy. You know, that's kind of the goal. It's a cheaper mid-engine car. So I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys really enjoy it. I cannot wait to buy one in Career and just have it in the garage, you know, drive it around. It's going to be good. And I can't wait for the new models to be made as well. This is literally just the start of the journey and start of the Vehicles Labs journey. It's going to be so good. So again, the Patreon's going to have 2 tiers. It's going to have a, we'll call it the normal tier. I think, what are we calling it? I think it's early access tier, the access pass. So if you get the access pass for $7.99 a month, it will give you access to early access to the betas, the private betas. So you'll get the first look at all the updates that we're working on and everything. You'll be able to try them early, and then when those updates we hit certain milestones and such, we will release them as public betas. And then, or you can get the almost went off the mountain. Or you can get the $12.99 pass, the supporter pass, which is kind of just like, hey, if you really want to support the team even further and go that extra mile in supporting them, it would be greatly appreciated, and you'll gain extra access in the Discord to a special area where we will be posting even more sneak peeks. You can kind of be a bit more a part of the journey of the mod, provide a little bit more direct feedback and input and suggestions, and as well as receive just kind of more regular updates on changes and what's going on. So that's the plan with the Patreon. Again, that's going to be released here probably towards the end of the stream, hopefully within the next hour and a half. So stick around. Right now we're racing to the other side of the gap without wrecking our car. You know what we need to do though? Gotta turn on some CK graphics. Let's go with there's one that looks really good here. I can't remember it. We're gonna do Dark Overcast. That's one of my favorites. I think, yeah, that's one that I like this one a lot. I honestly, I'm the kind of guy, and I think there's others out there like me, that I enjoy a dark overcast day more than I enjoy a sunny day. Normally, like most of the time. Just love a nice ominous, like an ominous day. You know, the weather's real ominous out there, and like it kind of has the temperature's a little weird. I love that. That's my favorite kind of day. All right, let me scoot around these people. Nope. All right, here's my chance. There we go. Scratch the belly a little bit. You gotta remember, this is not. I'm so used to doing testing. I haven't played the game myself really since the last video you guys saw. So that's probably recorded like 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. And everything else has been free roam plus testing. Hurry, do the thing, get to work, do the work. And so I'm in this mode of like, oh yeah, like, you know, I feel risk-free, carefree, I guess. And I'm taking so many unnecessary risks, but I want to get there because when we go to the next map, wow, do we have a lot to do. And hopefully that'll make some good money. It's going to take us some time. But here we are. Definitely just cut through the lawn. Sorry, I was running late to work. All right, let's pick up a loader. Let's also cross our fingers. Yeah, if you guys have done any kind of dev work, you understand it feels very, it's very anxious after it doesn't work for so long, and then you say it finally works, and then you go show hundreds of people, hey look, here we go, it's gonna work. Hope I'm right. All right, let's fire this thing up. We're gonna hop in our loader here. We're gonna go to the mud pit first. Set a waypoint there. The mud pit is up in the quarry there. Oh man, that's gonna mess us up. Okay, that's okay though. Hold on. So if you the problem I'm facing right now is somehow my old controls are trying to overwrite the new controls I set at the beginning of 038. Now that could be a me problem, but if you ever have this issue, you need to go to your temp folder and delete your xinputcache.json file. What that's going to do is delete the cache for your controls because it's somehow pulling some old cache from old controls. And then you need to restart the game. So we're going to restart the game real quick. Save that. And so now when we come back in, we'll be right here. We'll pick up another loaner. And we should have our controls back. So let me quit the game, do a quick restart. Go ahead and open up the game. And, you know, we talked a lot about the Ravix, but do we want to see the trailer real quick, the teaser that Spurster made of the work he's doing in Blender? This is a Blender teaser. They're all really good, but this one, if you want to see where the Ravix is heading in the higher performance models, it's getting a new engine later. It's gonna be getting a lot of really cool stuff. So let me play that as I load in here. Once this starts to load in, here we go. I cut it off a little too early, but man, oh, so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, man. We'll have to watch it again later, don't worry. Oh, Swister did an excellent job with that. Swister is the one that made that little teaser as well. So, excellent work. Okay, we are back. That took no time at all. I don't know why I clicked close. Let's get our loaner vehicle out. We will double check our controls work. There we go. And perfect. Get these things started. Alright. Let's go ahead and select that mud pit again. Okay, so sometimes... Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait, is this a me problem? Why can't I shift down? Oh no. I also can't turn? Hold on, what? Let's hit F5. Oh, yep, see if that fixes some things. Just a little... There we go. Huh, that was scary. I only had like a couple of inputs there. Alright, let's head up to the mud pit. We're gonna pull out our phone, go to the Quarry app, go to the mud pit. There you go. Turn on CK graphics again. Going back to Dark Overcast. Ooh, that looks good too, though. Let's do Dark Overcast. Let's do Dark Overcast. We'll be able to see in the pit a little bit better. And Yusuma says, that's so freaking rad. I was thinking the same thing. It says Hennessy Viper. Also cool name. I like that, Hennessy Viper. Just the idea of what Hennessy does. Whew, I love the idea of aftermarket car brands and what they do. All right, we're going to head up this hill. So these hills, they don't look that bad, right? That steep. But I guess when you're trying to bring a giant front loader up them, it is a little bit of a struggle. You'll get up it. It's just going to take a second. It's awesome. You guys are chatting. Yeah, GTD and McLaren vibes, definitely. It's, you know, and that's the goal, is for people to get different kind of interpretations from a vehicle, right? The goal is to not do a one-to-one like, oh, that's just a rebadged, you know, certain car, right? But you want it to really feel unique and a combination of multiple cars, especially in a game like this. Somebody asked about the rollback issues. So if you're having rollback issues, update the collection, update your mod conflict resolver. Honestly, just update your mods from the repo, and you should see improvement. If you still have issues, though, it's just because there is one mod in the collection that's causing issues. I think it's the D series independent suspension, so the one that has like the high boy lift suspension. And honestly, it's one of those mods that it should all work now, but sometimes it like stops working intermittently or something. Something that it's on the fence of being in the collection. I'm not ready to give it up yet, but we might have to here if it doesn't get sorted out. All right, so we are at the mud pit. Go to our quarry app. Here we have some tier 1 contracts. Let's see, 19 tons, 16 tons, 10 tons. Let's go big. Let's go 19 tons. Accept that contract. We're at the mud pit. We have 300 tons of rock available. Go and pick the mud pit. It's going to spawn in the rocks in just a second. There it is. There's the rocks, and there's a truck on the way behind us somewhere. Let's go ahead and set our bucket down. Lower our bucket. Put it in drive. Get us a nice big scoop. Full throttle into it. Nice. Look at that nice scoop. Very nice. And then we just head back up. Our truck should be getting here any minute. It's been so much testing to try to get things working here, I'll be honest. I hope he gets here. Try not to hit that front wall area. Use this little access area to back it up. There is our truck. Oh, okay, he's thinking he's going to pull up a little bit more for us. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, we're gonna make a little bit of a mess here. I think next update, not this update, because this isn't games breaking, but we should adjust that parking spot a little bit further back. Try to get as much in as we can. Yeah, that's some of it. Okay, we can send him on his way. Looks like that was 8 tons. We got 19 to do. So if we play this right, we could probably just do one more bigger scoop. And he's going to take off. He's going to think about where he wants to go. There it is. I just hit the wall, or the rock. Then he is going to go deliver that, and we're going to get lined up here for our next rock path, a rock pickup. Now the rocks are going to regenerate, so don't waste your time trying to pick up another scoop right now. Just wait for the new truck to show up, or new truck to spawn. There it is. That is just nature of how we have to do things. Put the bucket all the way down, put that down. If we aim a little more to the right, we can really go up and against that rock wall behind it. Really scoop up a lot. There it is. Trying not to damage the bucket. There we go. Lift that bucket up a little bit. So many new jobs you can do. You know, we loaned out 3 vehicles today. 3 new loan vehicles, which is kind of, you know, you think about that's 3 different new jobs, right? You can be an ambulance driver, be a bus driver, you can be a front loader, delivering either rocks or, you know, there's also the marble from the last public release. Absolutely awesome. The team's been doing an amazing job. All right. We'll pull up here and wait for our truck. Have a sip of our drink while he's on the way. Showing triangles shows much better. Okay, Necro, yeah. So remind me, I want to make sure I do that for the Ravix. Necro saying if you want to show like the actual J-beam work of the car, show the control T that shows triangles. So we'll do that for the Ravix here when we get to that. Hopefully we make enough money in the next map to do so. We're actually doing really good on time now that I think about it. Oh, we're in neutral. Here we go. Come on, don't lose it all. Lost a little bit more. Yeah, okay. I know I'm not parallel. That's totally a user error, but let's see, that's another 10 tons. I think we just missed it. I think you were going to be short 1 ton. Oh man, like one more of those rocks went in, we would have been good. So let's get another rock pile. vehicle team making Land Rover Series 1, Land Rover Range Classic inspired vehicles would be nice. That'd be interesting. Obviously, there is like endless ideas, but maybe what we can do when maybe we do some kind of poll later on in the Discord. Once we get some members as part of the Patreon, they can kind of vote on the next car. Not necessarily saying like it's going to be the next car, but you know, as a team, we have several cars that we're excited to do and ideas for. So I think we should do something like that a little bit. Okay, that's a good load right there. Let's go ahead and back up. We're going to do the other zone as well. We'll explore over there. No worries, Necro. You have a good one. Enjoy your trip. Can't wait for you to be back as well. We have a lot to do. It's the start. It's kicked off. The game has begun. I'm so excited to see what the next work we do. I don't know why they chose joysticks. I mean, it's just what they do in real life. I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. Truck is slowly making it up the hill. We literally have to get like one rock in it, and we're gonna be good. Some more lore-friendly modern cars would also be cool, considering there are almost none in the base game and a few on the repo. That's true, but you know what? If you think about it, which cars are the most enjoyable to drive, or the most like unique to drive? They're normally the slightly older cars, in my opinion. So yes, it would be cool to have more modern cars just for like immersion's sake, and honestly in career mode, I like playing with some modern cars. It's hard. Like as far as from a driving perspective, like an 80s car just drives not necessarily not better, but more enjoyable. However, a modern car is like, whoa, that looks cool, that feels fun, right? So we're gonna send that truck. That should be the end of that load. I'll get out of his way. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. We'll head on over to the next zone here in a second. In games, he made the J-Beam he wants you to see. Oh yeah, so Necronomic in the chat is the J-Beam guy. So the vehicle teams consisted of Spurster, Designer, Necronomic, the J-Beamer, Freddy, the Texturer, and then Javi, the kind of in charge of engines. So that should... then there's some more things that need to happen, but they're not necessarily... We still need to contract out some work. Okay, so 14K on the payout. Now, obviously, we're at a loaner, so we only got 4 grand out of that, but that's okay. If we had our own loader, we'd make more money, and we're getting up in the tiers. So let's reopen that phone, get that app to reset a little bit. I want to do the center pit real quick, and I want to see what kind of contracts we get there. I know we're still tier 1, I think, but maybe we'll just get some higher stuff or something. Can't get the RLS mod to work, so you'll have to give us a little more context, but also if you go to the Discord in the questions area, there's tons and tons of people to help. The questions area is very active. Post your question there, the struggle you're having, and maybe you can get some help there. Yeah, so I don't know what... yeah, so Vehicles team did not make the Yoru. I want to kind of clarify that because that's important. Let me start a contract here first. And these aren't quite as good. We got another 19-ton one though, so I'm gonna do that again because that's pretty easy. And center pit's a little easier to work in. So the Yoru was made by the RLS team, and really it was Spurster, myself, and Tristan, with help along the way from several others. And it was really a learning process. Really, what it was is we wanted to. Well, it started out as like, hey, let's just make a body kit for the Sunburst, make it look like an Evo. So then we kind of have that Evo vibe, and then we put a 4-cylinder in it. And it turned into like, hey, you can't really do a body kit. It would mess up the lines. You got to do like a whole model for it. And so we did pretty much everything from the chassis up, and kind of redid it that way. So it was more of a Evo inspired, and then we had to rebrand it to Ibishu. But long story short, it was just a side project alongside the career stuff. When Tristan and I weren't working on career stuff and wanted to take a break, we would go work on that. And it was really to learn how the vehicle systems work. You know, Tristan was very interested in using or learning the vehicle system stuff for the career overhaul needs. I wanted to see a car, and the Spurstor just loved designing stuff. And so it was very much a, hey, let's just kind of do a quick project. And it turned into, you know, scope creep kind of got the best of it, turned into a bigger project. And then one thing led to another. A few months later, we had the Yoru, and it was a big learning experience. And I would say we wouldn't have the vehicles team if we didn't go through that learning experience, because the biggest thing I learned from that experience was the vehicles are really tough to mod. It is really hard to do a vehicle from scratch, let alone just modify a vehicle. And so it kind of, if we were to continue in doing any kind of vehicle stuff, we knew we needed a team to do it. We needed the right group, right individuals for it. And that's how we got to today. So vehicles team, you know, I mean, really, the Ravix is their first attempt at it, or at anything as a team together. And, you know, they took a model that Spurstor had made quite a bit ago, and it was like a, hey, let's get started here. Let's take a few months to get to know the team, start working together and stuff. And yeah, so I would say even now the Ravix is just a start. I think we're going to be doing more not more interesting. The team's only going to get more ambitious, more, I don't know, you'll see for yourself. Let's see how the quality turns out. The team's just going to get better and better as we get along. They're going to be faster and better, coming up with new ideas and executing them in a more custom way. Because really the Ravix is a little bit more of like, hey, we should do this. Here's kind of your starting paper. Here's your starting crayons. Do what you can. And they've done amazing work with what I've given them. And then soon they'll be like, you know, really starting it from scratch themselves. So I'm looking forward to that. I love dumping the rocks in these dump trucks. It's so satisfying. Let's go and send the truck. That should be plenty. Definitely over exceeded. We only needed like, I don't know, 5 tons or so. That was another 14 tons in. So there you go. He's gonna roll on out. Hot hatch, that'd be cool. The Yoru is my daily in career mode. I would love a modern hot hatch. That's awesome. I love to hear that. That's your daily. I will say I learned a lot about the vehicles, and I learned the community is really specific on the quality of the vehicles. It was an interesting experience. I thought I would never make a vehicle again, honestly, after the first experience, but then, you know, like, I don't know, the passion couldn't stop. I had to find a way forward, and the vehicles team was the way forward, so it's gonna be good. Okay, there we go. Did another contract, another $4,000. Quarry work, everybody. At the Gap, it's working. We have this new beautiful area to play around in as well. Soon we'll probably add some more to this, maybe some FREs or something. Maybe a little rally through here could be fun. It's honestly really hard to drive quickly through. It's just fun to enjoy. But should we release that now? The Gap, this next beta for it is going into the Silver Patreon. So let me go ahead and update a few things here. Refresh. 1, 2, 3. Sure this is right. That looks right. And there we go. The Gap is out. Okay. All right, let's head over. Let's go pick up our car. Then we gotta head over to River Highway. Another Silver Patreon tier mod coming out. Don't hit that. Okay, oh, that's close. Head over this way. I should put my bucket down. Oh, so many controls. Only so many fingers. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna head to River Highway. Hopefully make some good money there. We are currently up to $24,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Worst case scenario, we'll take a loan for the Ravix and hopefully find a cheap one. Let's go into here. Something about driving this big loader really fast. I just want to crush a lot of things. I know I shouldn't. Oh, man. All right, and for the sake of time, we're just going to fast travel to Uncle's house in our little hatchback here. Our little AW. And from there, we're going to map travel. Alrighty. I can't wait to just play the game again. Whoa, what was that? That bump always there? Huh. Feels a little unnatural, but oh well. That's what it is now, so that's fine. I don't think that really needs to change that bad. Probably if Banks is watching, he might see that and want to smooth it out, but ultimately it's not a no need to hold back the push or redo a push or a release. So West Coast Bronze Career Overhaul Core Beta is out. The Gap in Silver Beta is out. Oh gosh, our wheels are almost out. Okay, we're good. Steering feels funny. I think I have an alignment issue. Okay, I have a slight alignment issue, but I will take that over what that could have been. Holy cow. We're going to head over to River Highway. Oh, man. Forgot about that bump. Looks like the... it's kind of funny. It's like the map has changed a little bit. You know? A little bit of erosion has occurred. Some roads have changed. I kind of like that, though. It makes it feel a little dynamic. Go. Oh, okay, he's going to stop. I don't know why you're stopping. Back on the road. So the Ravix is going to be in a completely separate Patreon. We'll have links for it soon. We haven't launched it yet. We'll be launching it at the end of the stream. And this first beta is going to be free for everybody. So you don't need it. You don't need a Patreon membership. You'll need to be a free member, I guess, technically. But yeah. You guys want to see another trailer? Let's see how many trailers we have to get through to load in, because this is going to be a long loading sequence here. So let's get started. We're going to go through all the trailers again. Here we go. Like the tail of a dragon, just out of reach. We all chase something that pulls us forward. A dream, a spark, a new horizon. None of us fully know what we're running toward. At RLS, passion is our dragon's name. And if we're going to continue in this endeavor, it means refusing to stay the same. It means becoming something greater. A studio. It's so good, isn't it? Oh, I love it. We are here in River Highway. So this is the new map coming to silver. Let me get my music going here. So a couple questions in the chat that I saw as we drive over to Uncle's here. Actually, I need to set a waypoint. This map is massive. Be warned, this is going, it's going to make your computer sweat a little bit. It is huge, but that's what makes it so special. This is Uncle's garage here, Uncle's campground. We're going to drive over there. That little bit, we're just going around the airport here. That's 2 miles to get there. So, a couple questions on who made the trailers. So, I actually made the first trailer. Shift Tab came in and gave some critique and some small adjustments. I'm one to always give credit where credit's due. He made like a couple of I can't remember the changes. He changed like the text font and stuff. He would tell you that he did like next to nothing, and then I should take all the credit. But I made that first trailer. It's been 6 months since I did any video editing, so that was my first time editing anything in 6 months, and so I had to break the rust off for it. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then Shift Tab made the second trailer with the Ravix and showcasing that. And then Spurster made the final render of the new top tier trim that we can expect later on, called the Goshawk. So looking really forward to all that. Oh, it's gonna be so good. But yes, this is the new map, River Highway. This is a map that Rogue has been remastering for 2 years now, just about 2 years. I swear he works literally every single day on this map, is always getting updated, and so he's really fun to partner with. He's not necessarily part of the RLS studio, maybe not yet, maybe one day, but for now he works just so much on this, and we're just happy to be partnered with him. So this map's specialty is its size and highways and the detail that comes in with the logistics areas. And this is the first beta of it, the first time we're seeing career mode on it. Now this is going to be in the silver Patreon membership, but if you want to try, my biggest concern here is I don't want you to get the silver Patreon membership purely because you want this map and then to find out you can't run it because of it's too FPS intensive, right? So you can go to his area, his Ko-Fi. You can download the non-career version for free, and you can give the map a try yourself to see if it's something that your computer can handle. And if that's the case, by all means, support the project here, support the career mode getting implemented into it. I meant to say this on the last live stream, but this is really a product of you guys reaching out and wanting career mode in places. I got a random message one day from a person named Rogue. He said, "Hey, everyone's telling me they want to see RLS career mode on this map. I don't know what that is, but we should work together effectively." And I said, "Yeah, let's take a look at the map. Let's see what we can do." And yeah, this is because you guys asked for it, and specifically asked the map creator for it. And the map creator was so passionate about the project and the community that he, we started working this out. So this is Uncle's campground. This is where you start. Now, it would be really good if we had something with a tow hitch. At the very least, we'll repair it. Let's just repair this. Let's see, 1,900 bucks versus 1,000. We'll do 1,000. We'll wait the minute. And so, again, this is the non-career version. It's free on his Patreon. He's not looking to make money off this at all. We have to keep our lights on though, so we are having it in the silver Patreon membership. But then, of course, this will go out free for everybody. When not even when we're finished. We're going to release this for free once we hit certain milestones that we have. So when certain big things are finished, just like Career Overhaul, all the mods are going to start operating a little bit more like Career Overhaul, where when we're when we're in a good state, we'll release it public, release the beta version for public. It's hard to say, like, it's not a public release, but it is public, being released to the public. It's just, there's more releases coming later. We got 15 seconds on this. The map is looking great, and just wait till you see some of these roads and some of these areas of the logistics areas. Now, as of now, the main thing to do is trailer jockeys, trailer deliveries. Going to receive our car, and there are a couple of FREs. I honestly haven't even tried them yet. Shift Tab made them, so I'm excited to try them one of these days. The main thing is delivering trailers, and so you're going to need a semi-truck for this map, and you're going to need to be level 2, so that way you can pick up the semi-truck trailers, right? Now I did add some small trailers that we can pick up with a regular tow hitch. So let's put a tow hitch on our car. This is the car we got. There's also some dealerships. Let's take a quick look at them. I don't think there's any hidden. Oh, okay, there's one offline dealership, Jefferson's. Okay, I don't know why that is the case, but here's the other ones. Oh, it looks like we never went back and changed the name. Rich's Auto RH. That needs to get updated. We'll update that in the next beta. But yeah, you have Cars RS for your kind of like Belasco Auto, typical cars. You have Custom Creations, which are custom cars. Private Vehicles, which are just anything in between. Randolph Trucking, where you can purchase trucks and trailers. And then Rich's Auto, where you get some... Well, it's Rich's Auto. And then you got Jefferson's. So that's everything there. Let's go ahead and get in our car. And what I want to show you is kind of when you get here, right? You're going to look at the map and be like, where do I even start? So lucky for you at Uncle's Campground, there is a little delivery point. And oh man, I don't know why sometimes the trailer doesn't spawn. There should be a trailer here to be delivered. And it'll take you to, you know, some of the beginner areas to do trailer delivery stuff. Luckily, I do know where one is. So let me go ahead and set a waypoint. So I don't know how to drive there by myself. Wait for it. Okay, it's near here, so we're gonna head over here. I'm surprised the delivery location isn't showing up. Maybe I have to discover them? Either way, let's go drive over there. Take a look at this huge map. Is this map bigger than Italy? I think Italy is 4x4. I don't even know the size. Like, this is not 8x8 even. It's bigger than that. It is huge. There's the here. Let me show you one thing real quick. There's this map that you're seeing, right? This big giant landmass. From here to here, we'll check that mileage. It's probably pretty high. Well, then all over here, there's this huge section here. It's not necessarily rendered on the map, but when it's a whole part of the land. It's this giant landmass. It's actually the map of Miami from Driver 3. So it's super nostalgic to go through there. I should say all of this entire map, Rogue's work, is all work in progress. There's so much he needs to do and wants to do. He's updating so often and daily. So that little direction we're going, just like, you know, from one part of the map to the other, that's already 4 miles right there. That's like the size of Italy. So again, for perspective, from here to here is 4 miles, which would normally be the size of Italy. But really, you could go from this point all the way down to this point, and I think that's over 13, 15 miles long. You will go through fuel. In fact, we should probably check that. We have we have 3/4 of a tank. This car is pretty fuel efficient. Let's go ahead and try to do some trailer jockeys, try to level up. There's big money to be made here, with the trailers having to get delivered for at such long distances. You can really make some good money. So this is gonna be very much geared for those who like trucking. All right, let's pull into here. And again, this is the first beta. Like everything, there's more to do. Biggest map in Beam. It certainly feels like it. One of the biggest for sure. Oh, the speed camera van. So there's a speed camera van. It takes a picture of your license plate if you're speeding. Unfortunately, right now it's not plugged in to the money system, so you're not getting fined, but you will get fined. Don't you worry. Try to shoot the gap. There it is. Okay, I gotta really stop taking such risks. I gotta remember we are in a legit career mode. If we're gonna buy a Ravix, we gotta not total our car. We got about an hour left to make about 100 grand. If we have 100 grand, I feel pretty good about securing one. I don't know the best map to get one. Hopefully we can get one here. Maybe Cars RS will have one. Hard on the brakes. Hard on the brakes. Okay, let me try to drive a little more calmly. Let me focus on chat. Ask your questions. We're gonna start with this question from Motorpool. Does that map have any regular cargo delivery missions? So it does not have any parcel missions. You have no need for a cargo box yet. It's purely just trailer missions right now. You gotta understand, there are like 50 locations to pick up trailers from. It's been a huge process to get all the trailer delivery stuff in here. It's a crazy number of items and or I guess logistical areas. There's I think 50 different trailer configs that you can get. So yeah. Whoa, what happened to my chat? Okay. So let's see, where was I? Okay, Fabian, is this River Highway? It is River Highway. It's Rogue's edition of River Highway. Speed camera van now. What happens if you crash into it? Ha, good question. I don't think anything right now other than you probably total your vehicle. Yep, we are in Vulcan. Mobile traffic camera reminds me so much of the roads in England. Yeah, Rogue is from over there, so I think that's where that idea comes from. There's it's kind of a blend of, you know, I guess, I don't know, more Eastern United States feel, big roads, and a European traffic system, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Oh, Tristan's saying Bruckle Online and West Coast USA would be good to get the Bruckle Ravix. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Good idea. So when will this be released? So this is coming out today for Silver Patreon memberships. As soon as we... honestly, you know what? Let me release it right now, because we did testing last night until like 3 in the morning or something. I can't remember. And it was looking good. I got no messages from Rogue saying otherwise. So, unless is the Patreon right up ready? Oh, it is. Beautiful, beautiful work. And we will do that. Do that and do that. Okay. It is now. No regrets. Press the button. It is now in the Silver Patreon membership. This map will be free. Absolutely. Everything we make comes out for free. And because this map is such a huge project, we're kind of going to go milestone by milestone, meaning we're going to work on big chunks at a time. Oh, this bridge makes noises. Forgot about that. And then release for free. So it's not going to be it's free when it's done. It's going to be free when we're at a good spot with it. When we feel like we've set out all that we were looking for during that milestone. I totally probably skipped a lot of questions, so let me look back up here. I'm going to start somewhere random. Snow says, can you do taxi jobs on the Gap or on Johnson Valley? I think you mean Pepper Valley, and yes. Yeah, every map supports taxi. I would say the Gap is a little bit limited, right? You're kind of only going from one side to the other normally. But same with Riverview here. Riverview has taxi work. So I can't imagine how much money you make doing taxi work here. I didn't think about that, actually. Repo missions work here. Basically, yeah, okay. Repo missions and taxi missions typically will always work on every map we put out. If it doesn't, it means we didn't do a step. Are Rogue speed cameras a big flash? Yes, they do a big flash. Same with the highway cameras. Any plans to include street racing in RLS? Are you waiting for vanilla AI to be better? Yeah, we're kind of waiting on vanilla AI to be better. Where are we? Oh, okay. We're going to go do Furwood. We're going to look at what kind of logistics they got going here. But yeah, AI racing, that's all on hold. We need better AI before we can do that. Looks like they have one trailer. I guess we got lucky. That's $4 grand back the way we came. Do we do that? I think we do that. And then we take a look at buying a real truck because this car is not going to do great, I don't expect. All right. Is RLS MP ever going to be a thing? Maybe one day. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Maybe one day. So the trailer's over in the back here. Oh, it doesn't have the skin. Which means the script didn't work? Let me think about that for a second. Yep, totally upload the wrong... You make a change there. Yep. Okay. Found a bug after we released it. That's what happens. I should have waited. That's okay. Let me fix it real quick. So, let me see what I gotta do here. This will only take me a second. Actually, it'll be a challenge. This is what we're going to do. Give me a second here. I'm going to update the post, and then we're going to release an update for the mod another day, fixing it. BeamNG mod. What I'm looking for. You're going to need a fictional logos pack, a fictional trucking pack, something like that. It's from Top Tier Studios. Yeah, fictional trucking service skin pack. Let me go into the post, and we will edit the post. We will try to edit the post. Wait, did it not publish? Hold on, did it not publish? I thought I published it. Oh, I didn't publish it. Look at that. Okay, that's okay. Let me. How do I do this? Let's do this. Give me 1 second. We're going to fix this mod real quick. Then we're going to rezip it. It's going to take a second to rezip. That's okay. Just need to update some things. New window? No, yeah, new window. Yeah, I'm already in a new window. Okay, let's open up the mod itself. The mods. What happens is we try to make it as seamless as possible, where we tell the mod, hey, we need you to open up a mod. Download a mod from the repo. So we can kind of like, you don't have to worry about going and get the mod yourself. And why is this not working? There we go. Unfortunately, I didn't tell it the right mod. So that's what we need to fix. I don't know why it's doing it like this. This is weird. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Let me hop out of here. Let me save. Give me 5 minutes. We're gonna see if I can fix this in 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5, and then we will resume here. So we'll see you in 5. All right, the mod is being zipped up. I got nothing else to show other than my desktop, my wallpaper. This is my Yoru. Waiting on that mod to get zipped up. I think I fixed it, but we're gonna give it a little test here. Hopefully I did. Basically, I forgot to... I put in the scripts to say, hey, make sure you go download this mod when the mod gets enabled, and I told it to download the wrong mod. I think I was going to mod the repo mod manager, so we'll get that fixed. Hopefully I did it right. I don't know if I did it right. If I didn't, we will look into it. I don't know if I did the scripts part right. I might need Tristan to say like, hey, that wasn't right. Will the anniversary be free? Otherwise, it's kind of a bummer. I'm not sure what you mean by the anniversary. I mean, it's a free live stream. The anniversary live stream? Is that what we're talking about? It's a cool wallpaper. Yeah, so Spurster actually took this in Blender with the Yoru, which is really cool. Because I told him that, man, like, I need like a dark wallpaper because I have my screen on a lot, and especially in the middle of the night, and I hate having a really bright wallpaper. And so he sent me this. It was super awesome. Do you have that wallpaper available for download anywhere? Not really. I guess we could. I never thought about it like that. Maybe we'll put it some in the Discord or something. Little wallpaper section. I know, you know what we should have. You know what we need. We need a Discord section for Shift Tab's picture. Shift Tab's picture, excuse me. Justin Revs, that comment was a bummer. Yeah, I guess, you know, some people, they only want free stuff, right? So yeah, can't blame them, but yeah, they also don't want to wait, you know. So I can see if you're not, you know, if you don't like to wait, you're not willing to wait, I can see it being a bummer. Okay, so the mod is zipped up. Let me rename it real quick. Oh, okay, wrong area. Here we go. Grab this. And we'll grab this. We'll do that. We'll bring it on over into our other file. And then we should be able to launch the game just fine. Put that in our mods folder. Okay. Now we rename our current folder so we can jump back into what we were doing. I hope this worked. We're gonna do that. I guess we'll see if it works if we have the mod enabled, huh? We have 158 mods, and it definitely worked. Here we go. Let me reset my thing here. Go. Repository. Okay, we have 157. Error in the mod manager. Okay, okay. Wait for it. It thought about itself for a second there. Now we have it. Did it download it? It did. I did the thing. Yes. Okay. Let me restart. But you have, yeah, we have that now too. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let me restart. It should work. Yeah, we'll see. Now the real question is, did I save when I got to that new area? Or did I just like leave the game? Do I have to drive another 4 miles back? Let's jump in this. 22 grand to the account. Oh man, okay. Oh, okay, you're talking about the Patreon membership. Yeah, so I mean, it's I don't know, I hope you get it one day too. Let's see, everything comes out for free eventually, just be patient. Yeah, that's right, Jade. One thing I want free is the config for the big red truck they used in videos. The big red truck. You talking about Clifford? Yeah, that's part of the As Seen on TV collection for YouTube members. Kind of celebrating those who watch all the YouTube's members or YouTube videos and all that fun stuff. A little bit separate from the whole RLS gig, the whole RLS thing. But it's a fun truck. It's a good truck. Just discovered this last night while trying to sleep. I'll be trying your mod today. Heck yeah. Good luck, Lancer. There's a lot to learn. Be patient. Also, love your profile picture. Looks good. But yeah, it's a mod we've been working on for a long time. And what you're going to be seeing in this map is not the public release of this map. It's the first stab at the beta of this map. So definitely try out the free stuff first. And if you really enjoy it and you want to get more and get into the latest betas, consider joining the Patreon. Hey, have a good one, random dude. Appreciate you joining. All right. I think we're loading in. It doesn't take as long to load in the second time, but it does take a long time to load in, period. It's just a big map. Oh, good, we did save. Okay, cool. Is this our car? That's our car too. We'll let that, you know what, we'll drive it actually. Don't worry, it's spawning in, it's loading in. Let's turn on CK. There we go. Let's do partly cloudy, I guess. Wait for it. There it is. I'll take it. I'm so excited just to play the game. I might do that this weekend. I might just play the game. Maybe we'll do a members only live stream and just play the game. Because I owe you guys like a lot of live streams. Alright, let's go ahead and get that trailer again. We have 4 trailer options this time. Let's take a look at where they're going. And, oh, we have 1 actual semi-truck trailer. Very nice. That's not going right down the street. That'd be a good 4K right there. These are going all the way back. That's going to Miami. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to go to Powerhouse Roofing Project. Alrighty. We will pick up our trailer. Hopefully this thing handles the trailer okay. And load it up. Okay, it's a little squatted. First day on the job. I want to go look at one more thing too, actually, before we leave the yard. Our high mileage AW here. Where is it? It's not a Bete. It's something else, isn't it? It's no, it is Bete. Okay, cool. Bete. That's how I pronounce it. Running out of talk. All right. Oh, this one didn't work. You're supposed to have loaner vehicles. Okay, we'll look into that for next beta. Alrighty, let's go deliver this, and when we deliver this, we're gonna release this onto the Silver Patreon for you guys to download. Or I should say, if we either deliver this or crash, like if we total everything, we don't make it for some reason, we'll still release it. Keep in mind there could still be bugs. It's a really big map, it was a really big endeavor, and it was a huge push. I stayed up many nights in a row trying to get this done. This became my day job and my night job. Point of view, Raceless playing ETS 2. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I don't have the Segra, you know, the European truck mods, but that'd be pretty cool to see in this map like this. Turn right here. Almost stops. It's good enough for me today. Oh, second gear start. Forgot this is a manual. There we go. We got our trailer in the back there. Well, not in that mirror. But in this mirror, there's the trailer back there. Kind of zoomed in, aren't we? Oh. I don't know what gear we're in. I can't even see. Here we go. Lots of wheel spin. Rather have wheel spin than clutch spin. Okay. Our goal. We got 30 minutes to come up with some serious cash. We'll try to push a little bit. We can always take a 50K loan. And I guess worst case scenario, we test drive a Ravix instead of buy one. I'd really rather buy one. And to make some money. There's a modded vehicle that's like 2 million for some reason. Oh, the Jessup, yeah. Well, when you drive it, you'll understand why it's worth 2 million. I love the idea of having more expensive vehicles. The Ravix will not be an expensive vehicle. It will be a pretty cheap vehicle. System, you're streaming too early. It's 10 a.m. Yeah, so you know what? I told everyone last night, like, look, we're gonna get this mod fixed either tonight or tomorrow, and I thought what better way to show it again in stream. So yeah, sometimes I mean, did I want to take the day off today? Absolutely. Most of the team's taking the day off, or not really. Most of the team's relaxing or slowing down the pace today, but we're all really tired, and we're all ready to take a little day break. Hit it hard again next week, or Saturday, maybe Sunday at this point. But yeah, it's I wanted to do a live stream to show it off and play it a little bit. Got a long ways to go. We should probably check the map to see if it's really the best route. Especially when you get into the trucking, you should be checking the routes, because your truck might not make it through every route. Maybe it's better to get on the highway. You can go a little bit faster there or something. And this is getting dicey. Might look like I'm driving bad, and that's partly true, but this big trailer is a lot for this little car. Trying to keep it straight. Oh, okay, he was turning. Thank goodness this thing has race tires on. This would be so much harder without it. McCrory says, I'm still testing. Oh, yep. We're taking the day off, but on our day off, we like to work sometimes. We're not crunching, at least. That's the difference. And I get the whole studio crunch is a bad thing, right? Especially when it's like your boss making you work super extra. But when it's a passion project like this, you kind of want to crunch. It kind of happens. So that's what's kind of nice about being such a small team and being flexible. There's never a, hey, we need you to work overtime or anything. It's more of like, hey, you know, we have a goal to get this out. Will we be able to get it out in time? And if you agree to it, you know, we got to get it out in time. So problem is, Tristan and I just agree to every idea we have. Not even every idea. We just agree to a lot of ideas we have and end up working ourselves a lot. The Civetta J58 always pops up for me. Costs like 7 mil on the LM configs. Awesome car though. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Is that the is that like the race config from way back when? Oh no. Nothing, literally nothing I can do. Man, this car took it like a champ though. Sometimes you just gotta accept it. You know, face your problems straight on. Or head on. So wait, what mods are releasing? So we'll fill you in. So we just released the Career Overhaul Core Beta 1, which features ambulance work, bus work, and the Quarry front loader work. Although you need to supply yourself with their own front loader for now. That's going into Patreon Bronze. We just released the... What else did we release? The Gap into Silver Patreon, which adds its own quarry area and quarry work. And then we are releasing this River Highway Career add-on map for Rogue's River Highway remaster. And that is going to Silver Patreon here real soon. Why are we so stuck? Okay, that trailer like fell off the face of the earth. That's weird. Interesting. We're almost there. We're 1.3 miles out. And this adds a huge map that is really good for a bunch of logistic gameplay. Unless you have a lot of trailer shake. Okay, something's wrong with the edge of this road. I don't know if that's sand or something. There's depthness there that shouldn't be there. We gotta make sure we don't drop a tire. And then at the very end of the live stream, we are releasing and officially starting the second Patreon, a new Patreon called the RLS Vehicle Labs, with a dedicated vehicles team to create vehicles. And along with it is the first release of a new car, the Bruckle Ravix. We'll do another trailer when we show the vehicle. It'll be the last time we show it though. Well, maybe not. And then that is coming to free for everybody. So there will be some Patreon tiers set up if you want to support, but the first release is a public beta. And we'll continue to do more public betas, but we'll also have some, you know, Patreon betas. Oh, I guess we started a race as well. I don't know what this race is. Huh. I guess it's just a race? I didn't really want to start this race, so this race must have had rolling start on. I think we'll turn that off next time. That's probably a circuit race. Maybe it'll take us pretty close to our delivery. Maybe we'll do a race during this as well. I'm pretty sure it's a loop. I'm not sure. We'll see. I know we're getting close, though. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish the race because we got to turn right up ahead. I think. Hold on, let's, well... let me take a look. So this race... Oh, it's only showing me a delivery. Do we go left? I don't know. No, I don't think we go left. I don't think we go left. Let's just stick to the plan. Guessing it would have worked all right. Oh, it would. Oh wait, no, that is. I'm so confused. All I know is we went down the wrong entrance, so we got to turn around. It doesn't have rolling start on. It's meant to be a sprint. Has everything correct, so it shouldn't do that. Okay, we'll have to take a look at it. Alrighty. Gotta love having silver. Love it. I'm glad you enjoy being a silver Patreon member. Definitely helps us to continue to create and innovate these awesome mods and to grow, you know? We wouldn't have the start of the vehicle labs if we didn't have so much support. I didn't think it was going to be something the community would get behind, so hopefully you guys support the vehicle labs as well. The money that goes into the vehicle labs goes directly to those people that are working on it too. That's the other reason why we're splitting it out into a separate Patreon, is so that those that are really a part of the vehicles lab and doing all the work, they're going to get the reward from it. They're going to get the pay from it. I could have done that race, a sprint. Darn. Oh well. All right, here's the roofing project for Firwood. Let's go and deliver this. Let's actually deliver this nicely. We're a little short on cash. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see level 2. We're going to hop on out, hop in the trailer for that perfect parking. Hopefully it's perfect. 6,200 bucks with good parking, good stuff. We got 25 XP in the cargo delivery, not bad. So you have to grind this a few little levels, or you can go to another map, do some parcel deliveries, and come back. That probably would have been the better play. Let's do another one here. Ooh, I guess we won't do another one here because there is not another one here. Let's go, you know what? Let's go head over to the dealerships. Go back to Uncle's garage, Uncle's campground. I'm just now starting to really learn this map as well. And I want to... Oh, we're doing another sprint. Okay, cool. We're going to finish this one. Again, not sure why. To figure out why it automatically starts at some point. That'll be a next week problem. Right. We had an inquiry from the BeamNG mods about the mod. I mean, we have a great relationship with the devs. In fact, the BeamNG YouTube channel was in the... okay, 1,900 bucks, nice. Was in the live stream yesterday, which is really awesome. They donated some memberships and stuff. But, you know, it doesn't... I would say it doesn't really work like that. You know, they're developing their own career mode. We're kind of just also developing an expansion on the career mode at all times kind of thing. I wouldn't say it's a... I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, but right now we really love the independence that we have to kind of do whatever we want. And it gets a little challenging when you're actually part of a game studio and you have so many more parameters you have to abide by and, you know, minimum specs and things like that. Wow, our car's worth almost nothing. I guess we damaged it pretty bad. We did have that bad front-end collision. Well, I'm thinking, we got 30 grand, right? Is there a Ravix even here? Let's take a look. Actually, we should just search it. Okay, nothing here. I kind of think we start flipping some cars. I think we can make some money flipping cars. Not gonna lie. Let's see. How many car slots do we have? Okay, we have this. Uncle's campground. You start with 3 car slots. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and I don't know, let's see some cars that we should maybe flip. We got a Bastion there. If we choose private, we avoid a lot of fees. I don't want to dump all of our eggs in one basket. I'm willing to take the chance, you know? Look at this lowrider. That's cool. Wagon lowrider. We're not gonna have enough for that though, unfortunately. Nice B series. A lot of trailers available. Unfortunately, actually, I can't really turn that off. It's just part of having that other mod installed, or else I probably would, just because it's not a purpose to buy trailers like this right now. But, you know, maybe there will be later. Okay, we got a Bastion wagon here. Take a taxi to that? Wait, no. That's from Cars R Us. What's the... We gotta see, what's the fee on it? Okay, dealership fee is only 600 bucks. That's not bad. Let's negotiate this price down. Estimated market value is about 20 grand. Yeah, we're already kind of over. Let's start with 15% down. Let's offer him 17 for this. See what he says. Yeah, so chat's saying about, don't forget about BSR. So the RLS RP, if you guys have been a part of the motorsport stuff we've been doing online, just hanging out, then it will, that is kind of getting removed and rebranded and under new management under BSR. There'll be more information about that in the Discord, but the motorsport, multiplayer motorsport stuff is effectively slowing down a lot. We'll still have FTRP around, but other than that, there'll be a new place for it. And Kralopian is in the chat. I'm team, keep RLS separate from official BeamNG team so that we can keep getting nonstop RLS growth and innovation. I love that, Kralopian. Appreciate it. That's very well said. Okay, so he came back with 19, and he still has a lot of patience. Let's go 17.9. Let's try to get a deal here. I don't want to lose this either, though. If he drops off big time, I'm taking it. Okay, he dropped off big time. I'll take the 18.5. I'm happy with that. Go to purchase screen. Insurance, we don't need it. We're flipping this car. We are 20,000 out the door. That's good stuff. Go and purchase that. Let it hang for a second. Think about it. Develop some cash. And probably got to wait for that to get delivered. We got a minute to get that delivered. Let's take a look at our car here. Needs repair. It sure does. How much a repair costs right now? So we got, you know, 1,000 if we go through insurance. We do have 10,000 in cash, and 5 grand if we go private. So let's just do another claim, and I think we sell this car. See if we can get some money out of it. The game looks cool. Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. I'd say I enjoy it. He's still live. Didn't expect that. Yeah, we are in the final hours here. We're gonna start trying to flip some cars to get some quick cash and try to get that Ravix. There's not a Ravix available yet. I do want to see is did a trailer end up spawning here? Because this trailer is supposed to spawn here. Didn't spawn here. Sometimes you'll get a trailer, I guess. I want that to be consistent, though. I want you to always have that trailer there. But, oh well. Looks like our Bastion was delivered. Take a look at it. Cool. It's already valued at 26. We don't even need to spawn it. List that thing for sale. And we're going to list it for 20%. If you go over 20%, fewer offers are expected. Keep it right at 20%. We're going to ask for 31. See what we can get for it. And our other car should be finished here. You know what? Let's list that for sale too. Oh, that's way too high. Something like that. I don't expect to really get any great money for that, but every dollar's going to count here. If a Ravix shows up, I want to have all the cash available. Wayne says, wait, I'm still a member? Yeah, if you're gifted a membership, I think you're gifted a membership for a month. However, there's a lot of gifted memberships going on yesterday. We had some today, so yeah. Way to still be a YouTube member. All right. Waiting on some vehicle offers to come through. For now, I kind of want to search the vehicle shop. See what else we got. Let's look at Just Cars RS. Pretty mixed bag here. Another Bastion Coupe, so that's cool. This is what I like. You can see this Bastion Coupe's 27 grand and has 60,000 miles on it. This Bastion Coupe is 18 grand with 76,000 on it. This is a good buy. I think that's a really good buy. An all-wheel drive 6.5, 481 horsepower. This is kind of high mileage. Definitely a used car, but that's okay. I think that would sell pretty good if we can get the cash for it. We could take out a loan and try to get a little bit more aggressive with the flipping, but I don't know. Maybe we don't. There's an Ibishu Yoru. Very nice. Well, that's actually one of my favorite trims, if not my favorite trim. The all-wheel drive black edition 328 horsepower. I think it's the most balanced version of it. Let's see what else. We got the regular RS, a little bit less horsepower. Still good, not bad. Price a little bit pricey. Man, the black is for 33. This one's slightly low mileage, but it's for 46. I think that Yoru might be a good deal. Got CCF, very nice. Oh, okay, we got our first offer for 22,000. Welcome to the race crew, kicking it with Sam. Appreciate you joining. You will get, if you link your YouTube to your Discord, you'll get access to a special area in Discord where you can find a special chat that has the As Seen on TV collection in it and a great community of helpful people that are also YouTube members. So let's negotiate on this $22,000 offer. It's not a bad offer. I want to see how high they can go. I'm taking 50 bucks off. I know what I got. See how high they come up. Sometimes you get lucky. Okay, not bad. 26. Let's try to squeeze a little more out of them. Actually, no. We're going to take that 26. We're going to take it and run. I don't want to lose it. We got to turn this cash back around. See, we got an offer on the Bete as well. 6 grand. They're offering 45. Let's just take 50 bucks off and see how high they'll go. Minecrafted gaming. No, there will not be a Friday stream. Then here we are. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Got that there. And so now we're up to 40 grand. Just like that. A couple more of these flips and I think we'll be in a good spot. Let's go back to that Cars RS. Actually, let's search for a Ravix. See if there's one around. Nope, there's a trailer. Travel trailer. Okay, so let's get this Coupe Sport. I think this is gonna be a good deal. Estimated value is 16. I think we can do better than that. Let's bring that down to... Oh, too far, too far. Too far again. Let's offer him 14 for it. Might be good, might not be good. It is kind of high mileage, so this does play a factor in it. 16.8, right at market value. Come up a little bit. I'm actually a little okay if we don't get this sale because there's a couple other deals we saw. The estimated price range for the Ravix, what's it going to be? I don't know. I think we're going to be somewhere brand new out the door. It should be about 120 grand, 130 grand for the base model. When you put mileage on and calculations and stuff, it gets a little complicated. You're going to do 15.6. I'll agree to that. Let's go back to the purchase screen. Let's check our dealership fees. Dealership fees fine. Sales tax, that's fine. Take off insurance because we don't need that where we're going because we're not going anywhere yet. Purchase that for 17 out the door. We have a little bit of cash left over to reinvest. That's going to get delivered, so we can't speed that up at all. I will say, in this giant map, watch your taxi cost, watch your towing cost. It's going to get expensive. Just consider that when you're driving around doing your thing. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's one of the loaner trucks you can get. That might be a good price, actually. I don't want to take a taxi. That's going to get really expensive to try to travel back. We got 9 minutes before we go back to West Coast and buy the Ravix. That's my deadline. That Yoru is there for 33. I don't think we can talk him down 10 grand though. Yeah. A 900 series for 200k. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at our car here. Let's get this thing listed for sale in just a second. Okay, list for sale. And oh wait, wrong way. About to sell it at a huge discount. Oh my goodness. 39 grand. Let's see if we can get 39 for it, somewhere in there. That'd be a good win if we can. You can make a mod where there's people you can see in the cars. You know, I've seen a few mods that do that. It really just takes you out of the immersion, in my opinion. Does Ravix have a manual transmission available? Not at the moment. I think we'll do an aftermarket version for it or something like that. I think that'd be awesome. It does have a sequential though, so it's kind of effectively the same, depending on what level of immersion you're at. If you're on controller, then it'll pretty much operate the same. But yeah, well, maybe we'll do a manual swap aftermarket option thing. Discountless, yeah. Let's see. No offers yet. Not seeing anything special here. Or another page. Be cool if we can see a Ravix in the shop. Wait, if there's a Ravix, it's probably gonna be around here. This price range. Look at that, Sunburst drift gear. That's cool. Actually, I need to double check. I feel like the Sunburst drift cars may not be working, so we'll have to double check on that. And the shop is moving around a lot. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool too. Look at all these. I want all these cars. I want to. So fun. All right, any offer yet? Nothing yet. Okay. There's also the Jefferson's motors. That's gonna be all old cars, so definitely not gonna be there. Having people drive cars that ruins immersion. No, it's just like when there's suddenly like a bad pedestrian model, right? And it's just like, oh, I don't know. To me, it takes me out of the game. Because then it's like, well, why isn't anybody walking around? And then when you get in a crash, what happens to the body inside? How does that look? Does it get just like it's not something I'd be super interested in. But maybe somebody makes it and it's you know, becomes a little bit more enjoyable. You never know. Frustrated, can't test my drag build. Oh, sorry about that. Are you talking about you can't stage on your drag race? Double check you have the latest versions of everything. That sounds like an old problem from a very old version. I haven't seen anybody else having the issue. And double check you don't have any levels folder changes. There's a FAQ in the Discord that's like, you know, kind of common steps you should take when having a bug. You should look into that. Has RaceTab been updated or should everything still work after this stuff drops? So RaceTab was updated last week, and the Lua was redone and rebuilt for the injection system. So I would definitely take a look at the new versions. It shouldn't break anything. Your car might make a little bit different power, but I think it's definitely worth a shot. What's Raceless's daily vehicle for delivery? In career mode? I don't know. It always changes, to be honest. And right now in this career, I don't have them. If you're talking about my daily vehicle in real life, I have a Subaru BRZ as my daily. It is a very, very fun car. Very enjoyable. We are not getting any sale offers. What's going on? I would spawn it, but sometimes you spawn it and like it. We'll roll the dice. There it is. Take a look at this thing. There's a Racing Stig Universal mod, I think. Yeah, but I think I saw that. It just didn't look good. I just like, I don't know. It just felt weird. Because then it's also, I think, always in there if you're driving or something. So then if you're in free camera, now you have a helmet on. I don't know. I don't like when there's a personal model in it. I like just being in the car. But you know, that's after 13 years of playing this game without one. So, yeah, could still be wrong. Let's pop the hood on this thing. We're not going to drive it. We're not going to put any milos on it. We're selling this thing. Nice intake there. Looking good. The Breckel Wrap. I'm just kidding. It's the Breckel Bastion. Let's take a look at our offer here. 27,000. That's not bad. We paid 17, so we're already up 10. Let's just come down like, you know, 500 bucks. Show him we want to sell this. See what he comes up with. 34. Yes, sir. It's yours. Sold. We don't need to talk further. Heck yeah. Telling you, flipping vehicles, you can make some money doing it. It's not too difficult. We're up to 57. And I love that. I love flipping vehicles. Okay, 57. I assume there's no Ravix. We're within range for the Ravix. But first we need to go back to West Coast. We need to buy one more vehicle. We'll probably try to do one more flip. Why am I in my vehicles? Wrong place. And then we'll take that vehicle back to West Coast, hopefully not damage it, and then probably sell it and get the new one. Here's the fur roofing van that should have showed up as a loaner vehicle. I think it looks really good. Top Tier Studios did a great job with these skins and whatnot. Okay, so I want to be around the 50s. Maybe a little bit higher. See what we got. And yeah, we're a little bit too high out of range. Oh, look at that. Yoru Miami edition. That would be fun in here in the Miami area of this map. That's awesome. That was a fun skid. Ramrod also does liveries. Does a great job on liveries. Oh, there's a 44,000 variant. Heck yeah, we're doing it. All right, let's negotiate this price here. So, estimated market value is 40. We're gonna go 10 under, 10% under. See if they'll take that. 39. That wasn't a huge move. Can you come down some more? I'll meet you a little bit up. Go like around 37, 38. I'd be happy at 38. He's sticking with his 39. Oh, he came down $900. That's fine. That's not a bad deal. That's fine. We're going to actually get insurance on this. Like worst case scenario, right? We're actually gonna get the one with towing because you never know. So 44 out the door. Go and get that. Now I think the custom shop is right nearby. So hopefully that will get delivered here pretty soon. Purchasing seems to take a little bit of time. And yeah, okay, cool. We have it here. It's worth 51. Heck yeah. We should get some good money for this. Let me go ahead and put it up for sale. That's the wrong button. My vehicles list for sale. Going to go 20% over. And we got 60 for this. That would be crazy. All right, let's head back to West Coast now. Alrighty. Map switcher. We need to add a picture for that one day. Okay, let's remember, the goal is not to get in an accident. You know what? I'll stall before I get in an accident. Let's put in sport mode. Very nice. So yeah, Ramrod made this livery and it's super cool. One thing I didn't realize is, obviously this is very... Oh, hey ETK. You took a wrong turn, huh? This is very reminiscent of... Can I just take the highway here? Of the, what was it? Too Fast, Too Furious movie? The Evo from there. And if you look at the like vinyls on the side, that little green shape, that little green section is actually just the rear quarter panel of the car. I thought that was really neat. That like I didn't realize that when watching the movie. All right, let's get onto the highway and head there. Wow, traffic is unhappy here. Somebody's going the wrong way. It's the same ETK. That's crazy. Let's open this thing up. Sounds so good. Right. Where am I gonna go? I guess we just hit the highway, yeah. We got 1.6 miles to get there. Load back into West Coast. Hopefully get a sale on this vehicle. Buy a Ravix. Then we'll end the stream. Alrighty. Yeah. Philobian says, shadow map bias is broken on the map, driving me nuts. F11 and fix it. You have to let me know what that is. I don't know what that is. Or I'll have Rogue look into it. That's going to be probably a his fix. But I love that. Hope this is our exit. I don't love the shot. Let me rephrase it. I don't love the shadow bias being broken. I love the fact that there's a fix for something to do with the shadows. Because that is can be very annoying. Flip it around and go backwards like the movie. You know, that highway was probably going to be perfect for it too. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's get to the airport. Let me I'm gonna change modes here. I'm gonna turn off. Oh gosh. Turn off TC. Get a little wheel spin in here. I think I turned on my sirens or something. There we go, I think I fixed it. I need to delete my temp controls again. I think it's happening because I'm switching current folders. Oh man, everybody thinks my siren's on. But yeah, maybe that button fixed it. Either way, we're at the airport now. We got everyone deciding, you know what, I don't want to go to the airport. This is a bad idea. We'll have Rogue take a look at that AI pathing. And here we are. Time to leave the map. And map travel. There you go. That's where the map travel switcher is. Head back to West Coast and get us a Ravix. We have one more loading screen, so let's watch the Ravix trailer one more time. There you have it. Oddly enough, the game crashed during that too, so we're reloading back in. And I just also remembered we did not release the River Highway. So let's go ahead and do that. So I guess everybody wants to drive in here. All right, let me just back up a little bit. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you with my cool livery. Why are you trying to go in here? Please don't hit me. I'm gonna guess you're gonna change your mind. Oh, he's going to the Marine. Okay, what's his next move? What? I guess we have AI pathing in there? That's hilarious. We're gonna have to watch this. Let me go ahead and get the River Highway out and released. Let's see. Change that there. Gotta re-upload the latest version that will automatically get the mod for you. So that way you have the skins as intended. Okay. Go ahead and attach the file. Where'd the van go? Did anybody see? I wasn't looking. What happened to the van? River Highway, no. This is it. This is it. Okay, that's uploading. It fell? Did it go into the... Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh, I mean, actually kind of tragic if you think about it, but that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny for the game. All right, so let's head back to the garage. And you know what? This is such a special car. We're going to tow there. We should have a free tow. Turn on CK graphics. And actually, after we show the Ravix, I have one more surprise announcement that I think if only a few people might even consider it happening. But it's going to be pretty fun. Okay, this is uploaded. This is going to the silver membership. It has the mod in it. Here we go. Hitting the button. There it goes, maybe? Did it work? There it is. Okay, River Highway, silver membership. It's in there. We only have one more release to do today. And that is the Bruckle Ravix. Go ahead and see. Do we have any other offers? Well, let me get the actually, you know what? I might have Shift Tab do it if you're around. Shift Tab, do you mind hitting the button on the what do you call it? The Vehicles Lab Patreon in a second. In a second. Just let us know when you're ready. Okay, so we were selling this. Let's go to the vehicle listing. We had a few offers. Okay, 54 grand. Let's negotiate that. You know what? Come up a little bit. Just anything, one more dollar up, it's yours. I probably shouldn't even be asking for more. Yeah, 57. Perfect. I agree to this price. Thank you so much for your negotiations, Noah. Heck yeah. Okay, so we have 72 grand. We can take out a loan if we need it. Please be a Ravix. Please be a Ravix. Here we go. Oh no, is there not a Ravix? Hold on. Let's go to Vehicle Marketplace. Is there one anywhere around? There's not. That's crazy. I thought surely there would be one. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, nothing in there. Bruckle Online, I thought that was going to be it, but hey, I mean, sometimes you just get unlucky, you know? Where is it? Bruckle Online. Yeah, well, there's a lot of Bruckles of it, you know, to choose from, so that makes sense. Look at that thing. Oh, it just went away too, didn't it? Dang, that thing was cool for a second. Okay, we're gonna have to wait here for a second. All right. Well, should we release the Ravix? Should we release the first public release and open up the Patreon? Shift Tab, press the button. Let's do it. Congratulations to the Vehicles Lab and all their hard work in starting this endeavor, being a part of the RLS studios. All the work you put in so far into the Ravix. I know it's just the beginning. I know there's so much more on its way. But yeah. This is a public beta, meaning everybody can get this. Shift Tab will have the link in the description here shortly. First vehicle release date. Yay. Heck yeah, Corlopian. I love it. Hopefully we get one in our career mode. I have seen it shown up before. Oh. Don't release it just yet. Oh. I know the issue. I think I know the issue, Shift Tab. Wait, no, I probably would have fixed it. Let me think. Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. You can keep pressing the buttons. I'm thinking back to like, wait, where did I see it in career mode? Well, last time I saw it was in testing. And in testing, I said, hey, let's pretend it's a race tab just so I can get it to show up. And it did show up. So I know it will show up just fine. Yeah, I guess we got to wait for it to show up as a normal car now. Because it won't be, yeah, because we redid the info files. That's right. Okay. Hey, there's a loader here. Wow, for 80 grand, we could put a bucket on that, get to work in West Coast, doing some loading missions. That's not bad. It's a good deal. We're not going to flip money right now. We're going to try to get that Ravix to show up. We only got a few more minutes, though, for it to show up, so hopefully your fingers are crossed. Man. Waiting for it. It is a pretty low population, right? It's a little bit rarer. Yeah, yeah, we'll just have to wait. I guess we can search Bruckle. See what other Bruckles are available. Got a Legrand, very nice. There's 19 Bruckles available here in West Coast. I could try to level up the dealership by purchasing and selling, but we don't have time for that, unfortunately. Let's take a look here. Oh, okay. Yep, I will, let me do that part, Shift Tab. Let me jump on and do that part real quick, just because, I need to do it a little differently. So let me do this real quick. Bum, 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 bum. Not every day you publish a new Patreon page. Let's see, let me fill this part out. And then this one. Okay, and here we go. There we go. It's done. It's published. Shift tab, get that link. Whew. It's done. Done did the thing. You can add recommendations. Let's recommend RLS career mode. Yeah, we'll recommend that. And then who else should we put? I know Javi has a Patreon. We'll throw Javi on here. Nice. There we go. Vehicles Labs. Out in the public. It's official. Links are going into the Discord here. I'm sure real soon. Good stuff. I don't know if I did the post yet though, Shift tab. So if you can do the post, that would be great. No Bastion yet, or no Ravix yet, huh? Okay, we'll keep waiting. We don't have much longer though. Hopefully it happens soon. And then we need to talk about one more announcement, one more surprise announcement. Just give me 1 second though as I finish up this last bit of the process. I'm gonna add another way to find it here in a second is if you go to the recommendations on the RLS Raceless Patreon, you are going to find the RLS Vehicle Labs here in a second. Where is this thing? Might not have populated yet, actually. Okay, at some point you will. Let me know if you have any issues. Shift tab did the post. Oh, there's the link. Heck yeah. I'll click that link. You sure you want to leave YouTube? Yeah. I know the site. There it is. You have your 2 passes. You can hit the X button if you want to go to the free stuff. You can join for free. Let's go in here. Let me try to... Yeah, this is awesome. Very nice. How do I... Maybe I gotta refresh my other Patreon. Let's try that. Any Ravix yet? Nope, nothing yet. Cars are being updated in the dealerships as we go, though. Okay. Maybe I can find the recommendation now? We might have to wait a little bit. That's okay. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have joined it. There we go. Okay. This is awesome. Where's the Ravix? Where's the Ravix? Thank you, Orange Fox, for being a member for 2 months. Already a member for Vehicle Labs now. Heck yeah, appreciate you. I'm sure the Vehicles Lab teams greatly appreciates you as well. Okay, now that I joined for free, can you let me use... There it is. Recommend. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay. I don't... Yeah. Well, I mean, you can get the Ravix yourself. Hopefully you'll find it in career mode. I'm going to be looking for it in my saves, in my playthroughs. Definitely not seeing it today. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for the live stream. I want to mention one more thing, though. You know, we talked about this whole studio idea, and you know, there's one person we're missing from the studio, and we already had a little bit of a conversation. We haven't talked too much about it as far as the details. I want to go ahead and announce that in some way or fashion or form, Justin Rez will also be joining us as the RLS, as part of the RLS Studios. We don't know exactly what it's going to entail, what it's going to look like, but I want to go ahead and kind of make this a really fun way to end the stream and kind of publicly mention that we're inviting him to be part of the RLS Studios. Details need to be worked out, obviously, but Justin Rez has been an amazing figure in the community, always being such a positive influence. He's always been a good friend and a true friend, and always been honest with us. And you know, there's very few people I think higher of. You know, he's just a good person, morally overall, trustworthy, and very dedicated to what he does. And he's dedicated, but also laid back. I don't know how to explain it. Justin Rev says soft launch, baby. And so at the very end of the stream, this is going to, as the stream ends, it should direct you into Justin Rev's stream. So Justin, I would go ahead and warm up that computer and get that stream started. So, because we're dumping everybody we got into your live stream. I think you still have to click like join live stream or something like that, but it should automatically get redirected. But I'm really excited for this partnership. That means we also have a nice even number of studio members. We now have 12 members of the RLS studios starting off day one. So really looking forward to what the future looks like. And yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic year. With all that, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this weekend. Enjoy all these releases. Get your hands on the Ravix. Let us know how it is. And bear with us as we organize the Discord and restructure things. Things are going to continue to change throughout this weekend. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Bye.